I'm Alistair.
I'm Mark.
We're the EC Twins here in Miami. We're always in a electronic music, house music scene, you know, handed out flyers, did doors, promoted. And we knew how to DJ, and we promoted events, we did a nightclub. And then when we came to America, we wanted to do more of that, you know, work in electronic music, work in house music, whatever job. So we started to do our own nights here, but we couldn't find any DJs that we enjoyed. The Americans either had trance or deep house, and we were kind of in between.
I wouldn't even say we were in between. We played
European.
house. We played French
house.
Yeah.
Filtered house, disco.
With the big bass lines and disco. And they weren't really playing that here. They were playing trance or deep. We weren't in between. Fuck all. We were French house DJs. And then we started our own scene here in America and helped to evolve the dance music scene here. And things blew up, big style. They blew up for us, but they also blew up for everybody else in the scene.
Yeah, we took Los Angeles out. You know, we went to Los Angeles. We knew there they have money, they have celebrity, they have media. So we decided, okay, we'll go to Los Angeles and we'll take America for electronic music from Los Angeles. Because anywhere else we go, it's going to be difficult. If we take Los Angeles, everybody talks, and that's what we did. And now it's a huge thing here in America, you know, and a lot of people held us responsible for that, you know, they knew what we did.
The thing was that we spent so much time working in America, and it was very hands-on because we weren't rich. When we came here, we lost all our money in order to make things work here. We made ourselves very poor, so then we had to work here to make money and build the scene, and by the time we put so much into it, you know, we'd moved on from Europe and we became an American anomaly. So now we have the chance to make music and work with big labels. Now we're starting to move back into Europe. It would be nice to play more international gigs, and certainly more in Europe. We just did France and we did Belgium at Tomorrowland, we did Cap d'Agde, we did Amnesia, and Switzerland in Lucerne. So we started to get back into Europe again.
It was just, you know, at first we had to make sure America was secure and America had a scene here so that everybody could work. That's what we wanted to do.
Got to get out of it at some point. You don't want to do this forever, but I do want to do this forever. I don't know what they're talking about.
We've been doing it for 15 years. Somebody said to me it could be a 5-year career. I said, I've been doing it 15 fucking years already. How can it be a 5-year career?
You know, everybody talks about us in America, like, and they still talk about us. Even in Europe now, only just in this WMC, a lot of the labels saying, you know, you guys are new, and yeah, I guess we're new in some sense, but we've been around a long time.
We never concentrated on EC Twins, you know. When we produced in the past and when we worked in the past, we didn't concentrate, we didn't care about EC Twins, we just cared about making house music, playing house music,
promoting house music.
We didn't care about the EC Twins, but that became a brand in America, so we should have done it a long time ago.
I always say that.
It's so much fun. It's much more fun.
People say, do you have regrets? And everybody wants to say, oh, I have no regrets. And I think, yeah, I wish I'd started DJing a long time ago, you know. But it's awesome, you know, and things are still growing for us. And it's just a start. Even with everything we've achieved, it's just a start. It's still just a start in America. They think it's really new wave. It's quite funny to you French guys, huh?
Yeah, these guys think electronic music is new.
It's quite fun. We laugh too. They're like, ooh, Daft Punk.
Daft Punk, yeah.
Somebody just, like 90 years old.
Somebody just emailed me a video of me playing Daft Punk 15 years ago in the club. Everybody's clapping and stomping. It's 15 years ago. Here they're like, oh, Daft Punk. I think Daft Punk is one.
But Daft Punk did something very clever with this new album, I think, because they did something that we always wanted to do. Because once as an inspirationally you reach the point of Daft Punk, there's nowhere else to turn as an electronic music producer, so then you start to have to dig deeper into music producers that you admire, like Giorgio Moroder from the 80s, who did a lot of soundtracks and things, and then Nile Rodgers, who did Chic and a lot of the disco songs. And we always wanted to work with Giorgio Moroder and Nile Rodgers.
You know, we always wanted to work with producers, not so much artists, you know. Just as artistically, we liked like Giorgio Moroder Niles Rodgers, these old school disco and 80s electro producers. As artists, that's what we wanted to do, and I think Daft Punk did that.
I think Daft Punk got them in the studio, so it's like bastard.
But as for collaborations, you know, we want to collaborate with everybody. We did some remixes for some big artists, and we had success with that. And yeah, it's always fun, you know. We love to collaborate because I'm sick of this guy.
Yeah,
and I need
like 99%
somebody
of the time we're collaborating with somebody, and people say, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Well, it's just fun, you know." Like making music for me, there's a lot of guys who come into the studio and they kind of look at it like it's a day at work, and I just can't see things that way. For me, I can sit in the studio and make music for 24 hours and I don't want to leave, and especially if there are people around and they're talented as well, it's really
if they bring something to the table, like either a good voice, a vocal, something sound, production-wise, we love to collaborate. So when we were kids, we liked the soulful, the big black divas. Now we like that too. We like everything, actually. I don't know, everything. We're always surprised. We
just started meeting a lot more songwriters in LA, and they're writing some really nice songs. Like we just we have one coming out, which is an anthem for a cruise that we did. We meet a really nice girl called Candice, and her songwriter partner is British, and he writes nice songs. I'm always impressed by that because.
But she's got a very pop vocal, you know, not something that, like I say, we always look for the soulful. When we were younger, we always look for the soulful.
We went and found Cece Peniston. You know, she's an old like.
Cece Peniston said, "Finally, it has happened."
It sounded a lot different than that when she sang it.
It did sound a little.
Trust me, it was a lot better than that when she sang it.
She's not. I mean, I'm pretty good.
Anyways, that was a fun one. We did a remix for LMFAO. Those guys are fun and legit.
We did a remix of Adele's "Someone Like You." Of course, Adele has a good
another journalist just did an interview with us and reminded us that we'd done an Enrique Iglesias remix.
Yeah. And we killed that. It was a great remix.
It was a great remix, but the original never did see the light of day. So of course the remix is only available like through our SoundCloud.
Let me just give it away for free.
So
fuck the label.
I'm not like a huge fan of Enrique Iglesias' music. It's cool. It's just not my thing. I like electronic music, but I mean it's great to work with someone who can write a good song, and then you go from there.
Every label wants something different, and now we know what the current sounds are. We had the label so that ourselves and our friends, we can produce stuff that we love, maybe more disco, maybe more
I think every artist who starts the label starts it for songs that they really don't know where they fit. You know, we just worked with we did kind of a break song. You know, we like to do house, but we experimented with a break beat. It's still house, but we experimented with a break beat. And when you do that kind of a song and you think it sounds great, but you really don't know where to start in sending that out, sometimes we've sent a song to a label and they've said, "No, we don't like that sound." And 18 months later, they came back to us and they said, "This song is amazing." And I'm thinking, well, I sent it to you 18 months ago when you weren't ready for it. And we're always experimenting with sound, so we really set the label up for songs that we really don't know where they would fit, and we can't send them to the big labels because we know it's not their sound, and it's something we've experimented with. So,
but yeah, we're gonna look for new artists. We've been so busy on tour and in the studio, so busy that we have and with deadlines for other labels that we've been too busy to deal with that. But that's why we set the label up, so it's there, it's set up. If somebody gives us a record and we love it, we can put it
that's
out.
The thing as well, for a new artist, it's very hard. You don't know where to start. Maybe you've got a record that you like and you're proud of, but you really don't know where to go, and you might not be able to get a response from one of the bigger labels. They might not read your email. So we put that label in place because we understand how difficult that was, because we've been there and we've had to take the long road. So that's in place so that people can reach out to us. We will respond to them, we will listen to the music, and if there's something that we like, we will sign it and put it out, and then they'll have our support. And it doesn't matter if it's weird, because we've got weird
it can be any genre of electronic music, from funkier to harder, whatever. Have a listen. That's what the label's there for. We got Rock and Roll Music came out on Monday, and that came out on the Marquee album, which is Marquee Las Vegas, Marquee New York, Marquee Sydney. It's a nightclub over here in America. That's a really good track. And what's next after that? It's like a hard electro track.
Well, we came here to sign a lot of our tracks. We just signed one called I guess it's called World on Fire.
We don't know yet.
That's the lyrics. We don't know what we're going to call it, but I just had we gave it to 3 labels, and I just had 3 offers through this morning. So I was looking for Steve So Curly, a song called Say the Word, which was one of our favourite house songs from back in '96, and we remixed that, and so that'll be coming out soon. I don't know who's going to sign that to, but that's going to come out. And then we have One More Night, which is quite commercial for us.
We have a lot of stuff. Like
Summer Nights with Leia Luna will be a big one. That'll be a big summer.
Coming out at the start of the summer on Black Hole Records. I think. We have so much stuff coming out. You just have to go to the website, or Twitter, Facebook.
You know,
whatever the cool kids
rock and roll music was supposed to be out in.
Yeah, it's supposed to be out in November. So from November we've been playing it, and then it says, "Oh, December. Okay, fine." On the microphone, this song's out in December, and then it's January on the microphone,
and it actually came out on Monday. And Summer Nights, we actually wrote last summer. So you know, it's the window of opportunity. So then I'm like, well, you can't release it in winter. Summer Nights out in fucking October, and it's snowing. You know, so we had to wait until our next window came. So
now there's going to be like 5 tracks come out at once.
Hi, we're the EC Twins, showing love to our brothers at NightMyWorld.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thanks for the support. We love the website, NightMyWorld. Check it out.